Stop being so insecure about watching dating content. I don't know what the fuck is it with you guys and you guys thinking dating content is cringe. If it's so cringe, one, why do you watch it? And two, why does it work? Because it does. Anybody who's worked with me and watched my content, their lives have fucking changed. Why is that cringe? What's cringe about becoming more confident and knowing how to talk to a woman? How is that cringe? You know what's really cringe? Staying the fucking same and making all these excuses for yourself. That's what's cringe. And I see that shit so much that if I really tap into the energy, I do get triggered. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Guys, it's such a common thing I hear because I'm a dating coach full time. And when I get a guy in my program, I usually ask him this question, which was like, what was your biggest hesitation, by the way? Like, what made you take so long to work with me? And one of the biggest things I've heard is like, I don't know, I guess I was kind of embarrassed to need a dating coach. You know, I feel like men should kind of know to like how to do this, you know? I feel kind of weird about it. You know, I was kind of like, this is kind of weird. That is the biggest thing I hear, dude. I hear that so much. And you know what? I get it though. Here's the thing. I sympathize because when I see the other dating coaches, when I see the fucking what it's looking like, I'm like, you know what? I kind of get it. I kind of get it. If you're like a somewhat above average man and you kind of worked on yourself a little bit, some of these guys do look pretty whack. They do look pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like everyone's super on point. You know, I'm not gonna act like that. So I get it. But here's the funny part. I bet you those guys can still help you. Honestly, they could. And you need to stop making yourself, you need to stop holding yourself to this big, you got to stop having a big ego. That's what it is. You care so much about the perception of other people. And ironically, that's why you need dating help. By the way, that's why you struggle with approaching. That's why you struggle with conversation because you care so much about what people are thinking of you. You're in your head all the time about what people are thinking of you. That's your problem, dude. Not the fact that you need a dating coach. Oh, it's so cringe to need a dating coach. It's cringe you don't know how to fucking date. How about that? You've ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? No, you need to wake the fuck up, dude. God damn it. Wake the fuck up. Take it from a guy who's respected by a lot of high level men and wanted by a lot of hot women. Take it from that guy. I'm what you would consider a cool guy by any stretch of the fucking word. And trust me, as a dating coach, people don't laugh in my face for that shit. Men respect the fuck out of me. Women respect the fuck out of me. Nothing's cringe about my profession. And here's the thing, nothing's cringe about my profession. Nothing's cringe about you needing the help from me. Nothing's cringe about it. The only thing that's cringe is the fact that you even think anything is cringe. The fact that anything gets you insecure and awkward and being like, oh, this is kind of weird. I don't know. This is weird. Approaching a girl. That's kind of weird. Bro, it's fucking weird. You can't approach a girl. That's you guys have shit backwards. Okay? You guys have shit backwards. And for those who you're past this part, you've actually decided to, you've opened your mind up enough. You realize nothing's cringe about anything, really. And you start to realize that life is just about improving and accepting change and being a better person. And you start to realize, like, fuck what anyone thinks of me. I'm on my own journey and I'm trying to level up. For those guys, I know you're listening, watching, probably laughing and being like, yeah, Sergio's fucking on point. He gets it. This guy fucking gets it. You know, successful people get successful people. They do. They do. Once I walk into a room and I see the successful guy and we talk and it's just fucking vibes. So yeah, stop being so embarrassed of needing help. It's okay to need help, dude. If your fucking leg is cut off and you're bleeding out, are you going to be embarrassed to ask the hospital for help? Dude, just fucking go and get some help, dude. If you need dating help, go get some help. And by the way, I want to help you. I do. But like I said, any of the guys is better than no help. Because worst case scenario, you go to one guy that sucks and then he has a bad experience, but then you're like, okay, if this guy sucks, let me try Sergio because he looks like the real deal. Let me try this. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe. Or you could just be smart and go with the highest product, which is me. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, link is in my description to apply to work with me personally. Guys, I know I have a vibrant personality, but I am actually trying to give a serious message here, which is nothing should make you insecure. And if you're insecure about needing help, if you're insecure about watching pickup content, learning how to date, learning how to do this, learning how to talk to women, don't be insecure. It's okay. I was there. I was there. I used to not be able to talk to girls. I was always in my head. I was overthinking this thing. I was overthinking that thing. Girls played me. All this fucking shit. All of it happened, dude. All of it happened. I feel for you and I'm here to help you. If you're willing to put your ego to the side and decide that you need help. If you need that help, hit me up. And if you're not ready, because maybe you just saw this video, it's the first video you've seen of me, watch my main channel, watch the entire channel. There's so much value here. Remember, guys, don't be afraid of getting help. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Okay? Have a great day, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.